Renters filed a lawsuit this week alleging that a company that makes price-setting software for apartments and 9 of the nation's biggest property managers formed a cartel to artificially inflate rents in violation of federal law. The lawsuit was filed days after ProPublica published an investigation raising concerns that the software, sold by Texas-based RealPage, is potentially pushing rent prices above competitive levels, facilitating price fixing or both. The lawsuit accused the property managers and RealPage of forming a cartel to artificially inflate the price of and artificially decrease the supply and output of multifamily residential real estate leases from competitive levels. RealPage software uses an algorithm to churn through a trove of data each night to suggest daily prices for available rental units. The software uses not only information about the apartment being priced and the property where it is located, but also private data on what nearby competitors are charging in rents. The software considers actual rents paid to those rivals, not just what they are advertising, the company told ProPublica. ProPublica's investigation found that the software's design and reach have raised questions among experts about whether it is helping the country's biggest landlords indirectly coordinate pricing, potentially in violation of federal law. In one neighborhood in downtown Seattle, ProPublica found 70% of more than 9,000 apartments were controlled by just 10 property managers, who all used RealPage pricing software in at least some of their buildings. The lawsuit said that RealPage software helps stagger lease renewals to artificially smooth out natural imbalances in supply and demand, which discourages landlords from undercutting pricing achieved by the cartel. Property managers thus held vacant rental units unoccupied for periods of time, rejecting the historical adage to keep the heads in the beds, to ensure that, collectively, there is not one period in which the market faces an oversupply of residential real estate properties for lease, keeping prices higher, it said. Such staggering helped the group avoid a race to the bottom on rents, the lawsuit said. RealPage counts some of the largest property managers in the country among its clients. Many favor cities where rent has been rising rapidly, according to a ProPublica analysis of 5 of the country's top 10 property managers as of 2020. All 5 use RealPage pricing software in at least some buildings, and together they control thousands of apartments in metro areas such as Denver, Nashville, Tennessee, Atlanta, and Seattle, where rents for a typical 2-bedroom apartment rose 30% or more between 2014 and 2019.